We are back at 6:25. The most recent studies from the National Centers for Disease Control have revealed that a third of Americans aren't getting enough sleep.
Now that may or may not seem shocking to you, but the fact is lack of sleep could be hurting you right now, and you might not even really feel it or notice it. Katie Bavoso is here now with more on all of this.
Raise your hand if you don't get enough sleep on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we are all guilty of it. But there are some effects of it that you may not know about. The idea of getting more sleep has sparked national conversations about the health risks involved with consistent lack of sleep, including in our schools. Right now in Maine, many school districts are considering pushing their start times back to allow their students to get more sleep. In fact, just last month, the school district covering Cumberland and North Yarmouth announced that starting this fall, school will begin up to a half an hour later in some schools. This is all because 6 hours or less of sleep is just not enough. And the consequences are very real.
I think what we're seeing more and more is the consequences of not getting enough sleep.
We all do it. Push our bedtimes back, stay up later than we should, and try to shake off the fog in the morning with that extra cup of coffee. But do you know what's really happening to your body when you don't get consistent healthy sleep?
They're putting themselves at increased risk.
Sleep expert Dr. Thomas Mello knows, and it's nothing good.
Patients who sleep 6.5 hours or less a night have a significant increase in their mortality and also their morbidity, and they have other medical problems.
And those problems can affect you for life. Studies show that chronically sleep-deprived people can suffer from physical complications including obesity, high blood pressure and heart rate, and even hinder development in young people. The mental effects of lack of sleep are more immediate.
It can affect their work, their cognition, and their functioning at work, their ability to respond to situations.
Dr. Mello says chronic sleep deprivation occurs when our schedules are too busy and we don't leave enough time for adequate sleep. Bad habits that keep us up longer also play a factor. Dr. Mello says the screens in our life could also be depriving us of sleep. Too much activity on your phone, TV, or computer before bed will actually stimulate your brain. So when it comes time to turn everything off and shut your eyes, you're wide awake. While the amount of sleep a person needs varies from person to person, Dr. Mello says the average is 7 to 8 hours. The best way to get this is to form a routine and go to bed at the same time every night. And within as little as 2 days, you'll feel like a healthier you.
Dr. Mello says that just adding that extra hour to your night can make all the difference in the morning, and that when it comes to going to bed, it's time to decompress, skip the electronics, and pick up a book. All right, we're right back with the final half hour of the morning report after this.